as your new Air Force One. And I'm doing that for other presidents, not for me. It's a 747. But you know, it's a much bigger plane.
It is, sir.
Bigger wingspan. In fact, we added things. And I got $1.6 billion off the price.
That, of course, President Trump giving a sneak preview of his proposed redesign for Air Force One, which would swap the iconic sky blue and white paint job to red, white, and blue. But House Democrats say not so fast because they hate freedom. They passed an amendment yesterday requiring congressional approval for all changes. Republicans saying the Democrats are doing this to poke at the president. Democrats say Congress, too, should have a say in how Air Force One looks. So there. A final decision on the plane's paint color and design isn't due until 2021, so it may not be changed if the president fails in his re-election bid next year. So what do you think about this kerfuffle?
It's just exactly that. You know, years ago when we took the 707 out to California to give it to Mrs. Reagan for the Reagan Library, the Air Force had just repainted that aircraft. The only problem was when this aircraft arrived, freshly painted, it was the wrong design because that 707 had seen a paint change between Reagan's time and Bill Clinton's time. These kinds of changes are routine, the colors, the patterns, and so on. And so the idea that there would be a change, especially when you have a much larger aircraft, is just ridiculous. But look, if you don't do important things, you do petty things.
Exactly
this
right.
Congress has not done anything important lately.
And, you know, you represented Southern California for a long time, so I guess we fixed the immigration crisis. That's great.
No, but if we're going to say that the Democrats don't want to be patriotic or American, then neither does the House Armed Services Committee, because they actually voted to restrict the president's choices. But there's a reason for it. What is the reason? Bigger plane, additional paint, additional weight. So there's actually a reason for it.
There's always a reason. Everyone comes up with a reason. Everyone's got a rationalization for something.
Wait till congressmen want to get on that plane to ride to their district, and the additional weight is a problem.
Look at those big, beautiful, majestic jets. I think they look glorious. They look beautiful in all their glory. Look, as a taxpayer, I care more about the fact that he was able to negotiate down the contract from Boeing, saved us $1.5 billion. I care more about that than the color of the jets. I do think that this is petty. I think Congress has its best interest to focus on more important issues, and I think most Americans watching right now would think this is pretty lame.
I think we agree on that.
Who do you think the next person will be?
There's been a lot of agreement.
Fly on Air Force One.
Well, if you mean after the 2 terms of President Trump,
do you think he's going to win the election?
It'll be President Pence.
A Hoosier.
How much money are we betting on that?
Wait, Kennedy, get on this one, too.
Mike Pence and I came into Congress together.
If Pence wins, you give me $10,000. If he doesn't win, you give me $100,000. It's a win-win for everybody.
For the Kennedy Foundation.
Well, you're for the Kennedy Foundation.
Keep those cards and letters coming. You can make them out to cash if you want.
Or to Pam.
Oh, Pam. She would probably give me the money. She's that nice. I like the color of your dress. So I think if Air Force One was more represented.
It was inspired by the stress.
Absolutely right.
I think so, yeah.
And not a lot of people know that.
By the way,
George
you'll notice when that
Stephanopoulos
color
knows now.
fades, it does fade to that color.
I mean, this is a great color.
The Navy.
It'll never fade, nor does freedom.